I happen to come from the Murima that is being referred to. From the onset, Mr. Speaker, let me say that I'm a member of the Committee on Administration and Internal Security, and I sat through the approval hearing process, and I stand to support the committee report and also urge my colleagues, members, to approve the candidate, that is Mr. Kanja, for the position of the Inspector General. Mr. Speaker, from the hearing, you realize that Mr. Kanja was employed in his early 20s in the police force, and meaning that he has worked for over 30 years in the police force. Mr. Kanja has risen through the ranks, starting from the position of a constable all the way to acting Inspector General. And Mr. Speaker, having Mr. Kanja appointed as the Inspector General is a way that will boost the morale of the police officers. Reasons being that if he has risen through the ranks to become now the Inspector General of Police, one of the problems we have in the police force is that there are people who are employed as constables and they stay in that position for forever, probably until they retire. Mr. Kanja will be the man now to bring the change that officers, as they serve, he is going to eliminate discrimination. Because we are aware that transfers and promotion of police officers has not been on merit in most cases. It has been on who knows who. And I think Mr. Kanja, having gone through the ranks, is somebody who's going to help us in this particular matter by boosting the morale of the police officers. Mr. Kanja, from the hearing, understands the challenges that are faced by police officers. We have been talking about police reforms, and these reforms on issues of corruption, on issues of the welfare of the police officers, all this has not been achieved. But Mr. Kanja is the right person to do this because he understands, for example, the deplorable conditions that police live in. He understands the issues that I've mentioned on promotion and transfers, and also the issue of corruption that is a big problem in this country. He's one man during the hearing who told us that if appointed as Inspector General, one of the things they are going to do, and especially in the traffic department, is to ensure that police officers have have body cameras so that they can be able to be traced where they are. You can also be able to see the actions they're taking on the roads. And this is one way of assuring Kenyans that with Mr. Kanja at the helm of the police service, we are going to see some very tremendous changes. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Kanja also has worked in very many parts of this country, as members have mentioned. He has worked in areas where we had issues of the cattle rustling, and that means he's one person also who will be able to organize a police force so that they can be able to tackle the issues on the ground, and Kenyans will be able to live in peace. So I believe Mr. Kanja is the most suitable person to hold this particular position. Congratulate him as we move to approve the position, and also urge him and ask him that he should serve Kenyans from all corners of this country, of course, without discrimination. And he did show us during the approval, when he was acting Inspector General, that he was able to handle issues raised by members of the public. And with that, Mr. Speaker, I support and thank you.